How to change the datetime format in Pandas. My data frame has a DOB column, example format January 1, 2016, which by default gets converted to Pandas dtype object. Converting this to date format with dfdob equals pd.to_datetime dfdob, the date gets converted to January 26, 2016 and its dtype is datetime 64ns. Now I want to convert this date format to January 26, 2016 or any other general date format. How do I do it? Whatever the method I try, it always shows the date in January 26, 2016 format.
You can use dt.strftime if you need to convert datetime to other formats, but note that then dtype of column will be object, string.
Changing the format but not changing the type.
There is a difference between the content of a data frame cell, a binary value, and its presentation, displaying it, for us, humans. So the question is, how to reach the appropriate presentation of my datas without changing the data types themselves? Here is the answer. If you use the Jupyter Notebook for displaying your data frame, or if you want to reach a presentation in the form of an HTML file, even with many prepared superfluous ID and class attributes for further CSS styling, you may or you may not use them. Use styling. Styling don't change data types of columns of your data frame. Now I show you how to reach it in the Jupyter Notebook for a presentation in the form of HTML file. See the note near the end of this answer. I will suppose that your column DOB already has the datetime 64 type. You have shown that you know how to reach it. I've prepared a simple data frame with only one column to show you some basic styling. Not styled. Styling it as m/dd/ye. Styling it as dd/ye. Be careful. The returning object is not a data frame, it is an object of the class styler, so don't assign it back to df. Don't do this. Every data frame has its styler object accessible by its .style property, and we changed this df.style object, not the data frame itself. Questions and answers. Q. Why your styler object, or an expression returning it, used as the last command in a Jupyter Notebook cell displays your styled table, and not the styler object itself? A. Because every styler object has a callback method .wrapper_html_, which returns an HTML code for rendering your data frame as a nice HTML table. Jupyter Notebook ID calls this method automatically to render objects which have it. Note: you don't need the Jupyter Notebook for styling, i.e., for nice outputting a data frame without changing its data types. A styler object has a method render, too, if you want to obtain a string with the HTML code, for example, for publishing your formatted data frame on the web, or simply present your table in the HTML format.
Compared to the first answer, I will recommend to use dt.strftime first, and then pd.to_datetime. In this way, it will still result in the datetime data type. For example,